Today is the County Commission here in Nicholas County. God, I just pray we make decisions that benefit this county and the people that live in it, and leave this county better off than when we found it. In your holy and precious name we do pray.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to go ahead and call this meeting of the Nicholas County Commission to order. Today is June 15th, 2022.
Recording in progress.
When you guys want to start it?
Upon review of the commission minutes of June 1st, 2022, a motion to approve.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Upon review of the exonerations as presented by the Nicholas County Assessor, move to approve accordingly.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Upon review of estate and fiduciary matters as presented by the Nicholas County Clerk, move to approve accordingly unless otherwise noted.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Upon submission of the budget revisions received from the elected officials and department heads, the Commission will take the appropriate action as deemed necessary.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Upon review of invoices as submitted by various departmental offices, the commission will take the appropriate action as deemed necessary.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay, we have a term of office expiring for the Nicholas County Solid Waste Authority, and David does not want to be reappointed there, so we'll have to look for someone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Greg, can you check to see if we, as a commission, one of us can sit on that board, please?
Okay. Okay. Looks like we're just a few minutes ahead. We'll go ahead and make a break. You want to go ahead and make
Recording
your,
in progress.
go ahead and make your motion?
Yeah, after review of legal counsel, I'd like to appoint Commissioner Chapman to a term of office on the Nicholas County Solid Waste Authority, expiring June 30th, 2026, as a 4-year term.
Okay. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? That motion does carry.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay. All right.
Sounds like a proud moment.
Next up, we have Paul Prince III with Liberty National regarding payroll deductions for employees interested in her plan.
Can I come set up then?
Yes, you can.
All right. So I just have this quick little presentation. Mary was kind enough to invite me, and we had almost done the thing, but then she told me that I needed to go through you guys for payroll deduction. So I'll give you this little thing here and see if you guys will approve it. So I'm Paul with Liberty National. We've been serving working Americans since 1900 through our local offices nationwide. The Globe Life companies have more policyholders than any life insurance company in the country, and we're backed through our top strength financial ratings with AM Best. We're a member of the Better Business Bureau, and we were named Award's Top 50 Life and Health list. So what we do, at no cost to the county in this case, we help to attract and retain employees with much needed benefits. We help employees protect those they care about the most, their families, and we help employers and employees save valuable tax dollars in the process. Before I get into how we do this, let me tell you how we're a bit different from other benefit companies. So we do have a unique life benefits program that no other company can offer. We only cover what's needed, so we don't try to overextend the employees on anything. And then we have 2 free offers for every employee just for sitting with us. And that is why we try to sit with every single employee so that there's no bias in the workplace and that sort of thing. It's just on our side, political side of things. So those 2 free offers are an accidental death coverage. It'll be $3,000 free for the employee, $3,000 for their spouse, and $1,000 per dependent child. The second thing is going to be a discount card. It'll give every employee access to a national network with 10 to 85% discounts on vision and hearing, prescription drugs, and chiropractic care. We have partnered with several local providers, mom and pop shops, Walgreens, anything like that. So within a 20-mile radius, we tend to have a lot of vendors that would help cover that for you guys. With our group term plan, a lot of them will terminate, convert, or reduce on you at retirement. Ours doesn't. Keeps you in coverage until the age of 100, and you pay it out by the age of 65 if you choose to do so. It's permanent portable, so coverage will continue with the employee if they were to retire, quit, leave, whatever the case may be. Premiums are never going to increase on them, benefits are never going to decrease on them, and the first $50,000 is pre-taxable, so they can save on some of those pre-tax dollars. We have a cancer policy. 1 in 3 people are affected, so we do offer a policy with no lifetime maximum. Pays out the moment the employee is diagnosed. Each chemo and radiation treatment is paid for. Each day they spend in the hospital is reimbursed, and each trip they make will be reimbursed for transportation up to 6 round-trip flights, or 25 cents a mile if they drive. We have a critical illness policy, covers for stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, organ transplant, as well as total loss of eyesight, total loss of hearing, and heat stroke. It's a $10,000 to $50,000 lump sum benefit, and it's just to help keep families out of financial trouble if someone has to stop working because of one of those things. And then lastly, we have our accident protector, and what that does is it provides coverage for the entire family, 24 hours a day, on and off the job, and it'll pay them cash directly as soon as they send us over their medical bill. We don't have a network, so they can go anywhere, MedExpress, the ER, wherever the case may be. And then lastly, this is how it works. We try to sit with every employee for a few minutes, give them those 2 free offers, and then we just go over a couple questions with them and offer coverages to fill their needs. All we ask of you guys is that you allow them to do so through payroll deductions so that they and you can save on those pre-tax dollars. And that's what I have for you today. If you have any questions, I'm free to take it.
I did check with Betty. Bobby's currently at the bank, our county clerk. And Betty said that if you could go around to the employees and if you could get 10 employees interested, they would be willing to do payroll deduction.
Okay.
So they would be fine with that.
Okay.
No problem.
You want a motion to
Yeah,
that
we
effect?
need a motion to that effect. Okay.
I'll make a motion to approve Liberty National the opportunity for the payroll deduction choice for employees interested in their plan, should they find 10 employees interested in their proposal, to begin that process.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anyone against? The motion does carry.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Very good. Looks like we have a presentation from you today. You want to go ahead and do it for the mapping here in the county?
Sure, absolutely. So this application is a resubmit. We submitted this last round as well. This is for asset mapping within Nicholas County. So it's for the critical infrastructure, water and the sewer infrastructure within Nicholas County. Now, the way that this will work is the amount that we're asking for is $250,000, which is the maximum amount that we can ask for. This will be considered a planning grant. There's no match requirement or anything like that. It will be all grant. And it would be to map all of the critical infrastructure within Nicholas County. We would work with all of the public utilities, the towns, municipalities, and make sure that they have good, accurate mapping of their systems.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Anyone have any questions here?
I do not have any questions.
Okay. All right. So we need to, we do a resolution for this. You have something?
Yes.
Okay.
You want this read or just?
You can. Okay.
Okay, the resolution reads that a resolution by Nicholas County Commission, Nicholas County, West Virginia, authorizing an application with the state of West Virginia fiscal year 2022 Community Development Block Grant Mitigation CDBG MIT funds. Be it resolved by the Nicholas County Commission, West Virginia, as follows. That Lloyd Adkins, President of the Nicholas County Commission, who is the official duly and legally authorized to execute agreements, be and he is authorized to execute, to have acknowledged and to have delivered on behalf of the Nicholas County Commission an application with the State of West Virginia Department of Economic Development for Community Development Block Grant Mitigation Funds, including all understandings and assurances contained therein, as is directed and authorized to act in connection with the application and to provide such additional information as may be requested. The county clerk does hereby properly attest the signature of said official and affix the seal of the commission on said agreement. Entered this 15th day of June 2022.
Okay.
And I'll make a motion to approve this resolution as read.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Thank you, Amanda.
Thank you, have a good day.
Okay, all right, bye. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and make your,
Recording
Motion
in
going.
progress.
go into executive session.
Concerning personnel matters, I move to enter into executive session pursuant to West Virginia Code 6-9A-3 and 4, and it is 9:38 a.m.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay.
Recording stopped.
Aye.
Okay. I need a motion to come out of executive session.
I'll make that motion pursuant to West Virginia Code 6-9A-3 and 4. It is 9:49 a.m. and for the record, no decisions were made during the time of executive session.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay. You want to go ahead and do the new vote?
We got the executive committee.
Yeah, we do have, I'm
Yes,
sorry,
sorry.
overlooked that, so we can go ahead and do that then. We have an appointment of a 5-member executive committee concerning Nicholas County's application 385428. It's a broadband gig-ready TA project. Okay.
Now this is just the Nicholas County Board.
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
I've got two names.
Okay.
Dwayne Chapman and Jason Eads. And then we talked about Aaron from the airport.
Mhm.
If someone approach him,
I'll talk to Aaron.
does one of us want to say one?
Probably not a bad idea. What's Aaron's last name? Kelly.
Kelly. Okay.
Dwayne Chapman,
You're the young
Jason Eads, Aaron Kelly,
Garrett Cole,
Garrett Cole.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's my
You
congratulations.
sound
and
really
I-
excited.
And then another guy.
Chuck Toosling,
Yeah.
Chuck, just.
will he do it? We can make a motion pending their agreement.
Yes, we can. Okay. Yeah, go from there.
Did y'all bring contact information today?
Don't have it yet.
I'll give you two of them.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I
Okay,
can give you one, guys.
You
I think I know that one.
you should have Aaron.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I
from
do
the
have
airport.
Aaron's.
Okay. We'll work on it.
Okay,
All right, that concludes that.
I'll see what I can come up with. I'll track you all down.
I'll make a
I might be
motion.
able to get it from Ernie, I'm sorry.
What, Marty?
From the tax.
Oh,
records.
I got you.
That's true.
I'll make a motion to appoint to the 5-member executive committee concerning the broadband initiative here. Chuck Toosling, Garrett Cole, Aaron Kelly, Dwayne Chapman, and Jason Eads.
And that's pending
And pending a couple of their agreement to serve.
to serve. Okay. All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay.
Is that broadband expansion, or is that? what
It's
is it?
one of the expansion projects. We have to have a committee to oversee it. It's this application has a certain area that it covers. I think, is that the one down
With
Levacy?
Fayette County, remember that had Fayette County, Montgomery, there were some municipalities in that too. Okay.
Right. That's the other board we put people on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Who's doing it?
gig ready.
Is that a,
Yeah, they're like a West Virginia based
oh,
internet company.
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
GIG ready, gig ready.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh,
All right. We have
Recording in progress.
a discussion concerning financial assistance from the New Hope Community Center.
Yes, they sent us a letter again like they did last year. Last year, we provided 3,500 or 5,000?
It was in the threes.
3,500. It was 3,500 because it was them and Levacy.
Community center is what they're doing.
It's the same for that. It's what we did the others, make it for 3,000.
This
Yeah,
time.
the others.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're coming down off COVID money and we're coming down from gas and everything else. So, I mean, I think that it's probably due time, and nothing against our friends at New Hope because they do a very good job. But just in a general sense that the commission take a corner in some of our spending. And so, I mean, I think, we definitely should help them because there still are having some problems with
Yeah.
different issues related to the pandemic and so forth. But a reduction down to a contribution of 3,000, and then next year, the year after, and so forth, be a continual reduction. So then at least we give them a phase out
Yeah.
opportunity.
Okay. Okay, you make that formal.
I will make that motion. That this year we could contribute 3,000 to the New Hope Community Center out of ARP.
Okay. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay.
Progress.
Okay, now we have County Clerk Robert Painter, discussion on the upcoming budget and potential transfer of funds.
Good morning.
Good morning, Bonnie.
Good morning.
So when we put the budget together this year,
Uh-huh.
we estimated a carryover of a little over $1.5 million, which even at the time was a little rosy.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're standing right around $1.2 million.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to either hurry up and cut $300,000 out of the budgets, or we have money in the revenue loss recovery fund. We can make a transfer to cover that shortfall this year.
Okay.
It may not be an actual. And the carryover is it's where budget dollars have to equal real dollars throughout the year. It's not quite like that.
Yeah, okay.
But our carryover has to be exactly what, or our budget carryover has to be exactly what the money is left at the end of the year.
I got you. Okay. So we're looking at needing a motion for transfer of what, 300,000 from ARP into that
Yeah, and I won't know exactly what
amount.
the amount until later in the month. We won't know the tax amount until the last
The
day of the month.
approximates.
Yeah. So if you just want to do if you do up to 350,000,
Okay.
figure out that amount and transfer it at the end of the month.
At the end of the month.
Should
Okay.
cover it.
All right. Okay. One of you guys want to make a motion for that too?
I can make that motion to transfer out of the ARP funds.
That's out of the revenue loss.
Sorry. Transfer up to 350,000 out of the revenue loss recovery fund.
Yes.
With the clarification, of course, this is not a road we want to continue down for years to come. And so this would be just, of course, for the 1 year, obviously. But this, again, that we look at turning a corner to make sure that we get back to some more conservative estimates going forward. And that's not an accusation towards Clerk Painter, because Clerk Painter's kept us up to date the entire time.
That's correct.
I just want to clarify that's not an accusation whatsoever.
Okay. All right. Do you want a motion for this?
Yes.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Thanks, sir.
Uh-huh.
Just start lying to us.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Okay. You ready to?
Recording in progress.
We have Lindsay Brady, Deputy Director, Nicholas County Day Reporting Center, with an improvement of resolution authorizing grant approval through the BJA and discussion concerning courthouse facilities grant.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
Very good.
Okay, so a few updates. First, the CC grant, Community Corrections Grant. Normally, we get 89,000. This year, I asked for 103,982, and they gave us every dollar, which is the first time it's ever happened. So that was pretty amazing. I do need the resolution signed and the schedule of payments. I know the resolution will be for Bobby, but.
Okay. All right, you want to go ahead and, this is, I'll go ahead and read the resolution. The Committee of Nicholas County met on today with the quorum present and passed the following resolution. Be it resolved, the Commission hereby authorizes Floyd Atkins, President of Nicholas County Commission, to act on its behalf to enter into a contractual agent with the Division of Administrative Services, Justice, and Community Services to receive and administer grant funds pursuant to provisions of the Community Corrections Grant Program.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve that as read.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
Okay, so for the Sheriff's Department, I submitted a grant for bulletproof vests in the amount of $12,984. With that, I talked to Gary, and we have come up with an idea so that the Sheriff's Department can purchase upgraded vests that are more protective. So we are going to ask the DRC board to vote to allow us to donate $10,000 to the Sheriff's Department to put toward these upgraded vests, so we can help keep the officers safe.
And I also have a member of the community call me about vests, and they are willing to form a committee to raise the money for that, and he's already dedicated $1,000 out of his pocket to it. So we're kind of working on that from a different angle too.
Great, well, good, it'll all come together then, and we can help keep them safe.
So is the dollar figure they need 14,000?
What was that, sir?
Is the dollar figure they need 14,000?
Well, the vests that they've been looking at are, I think they're $1,200 a piece, and they have to have 20 of them, so we're looking at
That
a
would be
pretty big,
24,000.
yeah,
24,000.
difference than what I was able to submit for the maximum amount of the EPV grant, so that's why we were
Did you
trying
get
to
the
do it.
12,000?
So we have not heard back yet,
Okay.
but I would say that we'll get it, we do every year.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And then for the Sheriff's Department,
Well, yeah, you're at 22, and then 23,
Yeah.
I mean,
so
you're
yeah,
already right
that's
there.
No good.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic.
That's good.
We did 2 separate K-9 grants and were awarded both of those for the Sheriff's Department. I submitted playground grants to 2 different foundations. I have not heard back from them yet, and it would put a whole new playground in Veterans Memorial Park. E911, radios and towers. I've Googled a lot of different grants. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I'm looking at, but they run from July to December is when they open. So this is going to take a little bit of time, but I have them all listed out, which ones that we need to apply for. I'm working on the narrative and all that right now. The 20th Century Courthouse Grant. What do we want to do that one this year? Because we're going to reapply for that. We didn't get it last year, and we wanted like the sidewalks and all that good stuff.
I'd say we apply for the same thing.
Did they give you any explanation of?
Yes, so
Yeah.
they said that they were wanting to give it to people that hadn't got it before, right? And we
Yeah.
had got it for so many years in a
And the-
row.
The demand for the funds
Exceeded what they had.
exceeded
Right.
what they had.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Was there any concerns, or do they provide the feedback on, well, we don't want to pay for sidewalks, we don't want to
No.
pay for this?
No, they didn't
They didn't
say
have any
anything
concerns
like
of the actual
No.
issues applied for? Then yeah, I'd just do exactly the same.
Do the same.
Well,
That was my only
simple
concern,
doing
but-
things, guys.
is
Okay,
if, you
we'll
know-
redo old grant.
Okay.
Is the plumbing in that grant?
No,
Okay.
because you can't apply for,
You gotta do one or
you
the
gotta
other.
do one or the other.
Either the inside or the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so no plumbing on this one, just redo the whole.
All exterior.
That's correct.
All right, that's all I have for you guys.
Very good.
Thank you for what you do for the county.
Thank you,
absolutely.
guys. You all have a great day.
Uh-huh.
Just a minute, Lindsay, move up right
Okay. You good?
Recording in progress.
Concerning a legal matter of the commission, I'd like to enter back into executive session pursuant to West Virginia Code 6-9A-3 and 4. It'd be my request that Ms. Neff, legal counsel Tucker, Humane Officer Tompkins and Director Caprio stay in the room with us, please.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry.
I'll take a break right after this too, I'm trying to get some information.
You want to
Recording in progress.
make a motion come
I
out?
move to exit executive session pursuant to West Virginia Code 6-9A-3 and 4. It is 11 a.m. exact, and for the record, no decisions were made during that time.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? Motion does carry. We're out of executive session. Our next item is, you want to take a break?
I gotta get some information.
I'm sorry.
Better get your stuff ready.
Oh, yeah.
Come back on. Just so she can record.
Yes.
We're ready.
Recording in progress.
All right. Request of Commissioner Chapman discussion regarding funeral costs, concerning the funeral costs of Deputy Sheriff Tom Baker.
Okay, my personal opinion is, and I've asked several people, but I feel like we need to pay this bill. The entire bill is $17,012.40. The state of West Virginia has contacted the funeral director and said that they were going to kick in $8,000 to it, so that'd leave us a balance of $9,012.40. And I would like to make a motion that we pay this expense.
Okay, and we're gonna take it out of.
It'd be my request out of General County.
Okay, all right, I'll need a motion to that effect.
We'll take the money from general county.
Okay, all right. Okay, all those in favor then?
Aye.
Aye.
Do you think I should have, I think I should amend the motion a little bit and say, in case the state doesn't kick in the $8,000, we pay up to the $17,000.
We can do
The
that.
full amount if they don't kick in. But for right now, it looks like our balance will be $9,012.
All right, we'll amend that.
Okay.
Okay, and go forward then. All right, let's redo that. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anyone against? Motion does carry. Okay. And looks like it's now 11 a.m. Do we have any public comment?
Before public comment,
Something else you wanna say?
I'd like to request a special meeting because of the time period between this meeting, the next scheduled meeting. This doesn't really take a motion, but I went ahead and just go ahead and ask. That we have a special meeting on June 28th at 3 p.m. This will primarily serve as an opportunity for the first reading of the fire fee ordinance. And then I guess we could just run a regular agenda even if Clerk Painter needs
Anything else?
work done. And I'd also like to go ahead and request that the July 6th meeting be moved to the date of July 13th. And that's all I've got.
Okay.
You want to announce that the courthouse will be closed?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The courthouse will be closed on Friday, June 17th for the Juneteenth holiday. And the courthouse will also be closed Monday, June 20th for West Virginia Day as a holiday.
Okay. And that was also came from the governor.
Yes, that's where
Okay.
we follow the prerogative of the state holiday list.
Okay.
Excuse me, Commissioner Cole, did you say a special meeting for the fire board on the 28th?
Well, it'll be
special meeting
of the commission.
Oh,
Right.
just for you?
Yeah, it'll be our opportunity for our first reading of the fire fee ordinance
Okay. Yeah.
that we'll meet with the fire board
That'll
between
be
now
at
and then.
3 p.m. on the
Okay.
28th. Okay.
Yes.
There's a meeting at 3?
Uh-huh.
I'll let you know in the fire fee, fire board meeting.
When was the next, you're moving the council, the next?
6th to the 13th.
13. We normally do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then our third meeting will stay, I mean, our second meeting will remain the same,
Yeah.
correct?
Uh-huh.
Gotcha.
All right.
And then there's no one for public comment.
Okay. Anything else?
I didn't know.
Okay, I'm good.
Okay, I need a motion to adjourn then.
So moved.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anyone against? This meeting is adjourned.